Hey, so I'm just finishing up a buyer's consultation here at the office, and I think the most consistent question that I get asked, and I'm sure other realtors get asked this as well, is when is the right time to buy? I'm waiting for the interest rates to drop lower. When are they going lower? And what my response is, and kind of just what I've seen just being out there in the market, what I tend to tell my clients and talk to my friends about is basically the difference between what we saw over the summer and when the market was at its height. As a realtor, we were putting in offers that were 10, 20, 30 over listing price, waiving a lot of contingencies and a lot of the other things in order to just get into those properties. Right now, since the market has changed and it's fluctuated to what we now see more so as a buyer's market, the type of offers that we're actually able to put on the table now are offers that are more so heavily leveraged to the buyer. So those offers that would have been 10, 20, 30 over listing price, and on some properties, right, may have been even 40, 50, 60 over. We're now looking at putting in offers under listing price. We're asking for seller concessions. We're asking for credits. We're asking for all of the items to get fixed on inspection reports. As I mentioned, these offers are coming in a lot more heavily leveraged on the buyer side because that is what the market is showing and what the market is things are being basically accepted as. So essentially what I'm saying is the right time to buy is when you can buy and when it works well for you. The difference between what we were looking at prior to this and what we're looking at now is that there are more options out there for buyers, and it is slightly easier, I would say, to get into a property as a buyer. Prior to this, if you had a listing when the market was extremely hot, your listing would go out and probably be gone over the weekend. We're now seeing properties that are sitting on the market for 30 plus, 60 plus. And in this market, there's even some that are on the market for 90 plus. And when I say plus, I'm talking about days. So that's just the main difference that I'm seeing as a realtor out there in the field. I hope that helps some of you that are in the process of possibly looking or out there maybe with the realtor looking or that may be on the fence of what are we going to do. That's just basically the gist. Again, what you want to do is marry the home and date the interest rate. So essentially you're buying the property at the price that you can get it for rather than overpaying for the property. And then you're refinancing essentially when the interest rate drops low enough to where it makes sense for you to refinance. Doing it the other way, yes, you may get a lower interest rate, but you're still going to be paying more out of pocket initially for that property in a seller's market.